Okay, this is probably going to be the last walk around on the tank track for this year. I'll have some tanks out here for a video tomorrow, but I'm not going to have everything all set up like I do today. So let's take a walk around. Now, I started in this hobby around March of 2013, so I've been in it for about 18 months now. Now this is the guest house. About all the buildings are new this year. We built this one at the beginning of the end of last year. This is the IMAX Tiger 1 Late IR version. I like this tank, but these gearboxes that are in it keep stripping out gears. I'm going to put different gears in it tonight, or different boxes rather. I know the Harleys don't exactly go, but hey, it's a guest house, it's a bar, right? So what the heck? This is my new IMAX Tigen full metal IR Tiger 1 Early. I love this tank. Just got it, brand new. I haven't even put the mud flaps and stuff on it yet. When I first got it, the gearboxes were bad. Eric sent me new ones, no problem. Customer service down there is just great at IMAX. I couldn't have done all this stuff without Eric. He's been just wonderful. This is my Tausch Panzer. This is Hang Long. I paid like $75 for this tank, and then I added metal tracks and idlers and drivers and painted it and put IMAX gear or electronics in it. All my stuff is 2.4G. I run off of this. It's just the standard IMAX radio control. You can get the transmitter, receiver, and speaker for $90 delivered to my door. This is the Panzer IV. All those IMAX transmitter receiver sets are in all my tanks. All my Hang Longs have got them in it now, and of course the IMAX came stock. This is a box stock Panzer IV. This is a great little tank. It runs great. It's quick. It's got the most powerful airsoft gun of all of my tanks. The only thing I'm going to change on this tank is I'm going to add metal shoulder wheels, and I'm going to repaint it. I do not like the winter camo. Sorry guys, just don't. And this is 1/18th scale stuff, pack 40s, and a Hanomag half track, 88mm flag. This is the guard shack that I built earlier this year. I just cobbled this together. I got my eye on a much better one. I think I'm going to make another one, and I'm going to get really detailed on it, and we'll just have to see how it goes. But all the 1/18 stuff works really good with this. There's my King Tiger. This is an IMAX King Tiger with the Porsche turret. It keeps throwing a track on the left idler. I'll eventually get around to straightening that out. It's got a great airsoft cannon in it. That long barrel gives it really great repeat accuracy. This is my Mado all-metal Panzer III. This has got Hang Long 2.4G electronics in it that came out of my T-34, and they work pretty good in this tank. This is the only tank I've got that doesn't run on IMAX electronics. So when I said they all run on that before, I lied. Yeah, so sue me. Now that's the back road to the tank trail, but I don't have anything set up back there, so I'm not going to walk down it. I'll just show you that it runs. It runs all the way up. You can just see the farmhouse peeking through the trees up there. And there we go, there's the farmhouse that runs all the way up there and comes out by the farmhouse. But if we go back up this way, this year we got to start on this. This will be finished up next year. This is going to be a road back through the woods. It's going to be all new. I got to get back here with a rake and a shovel, take out all the little stumps, and turn it from a piece of forest floor into the woods. It's got a nice distance to it. It kind of winds around. It's got a lot of good elevation changes. Uphill, downhill. I think that's going to be a really swell addition to the track next year. So that brings us back to the first staging table. We're going to bypass that. We're going to go around here. There's the guest house. This time we're going to take the front road down. That's where I got all the American stuff set up down here. Okay, now this is a 1/18th scale half track. What is this? Forces of Valor or something like that. It's a pretty good little half track, but it's kind of small. These Jeeps are 1/18th scale. That one's actually British. That one's American. That's a really nice little die-cast model. It's got a lot of nice detail to it. Of course, we got to have the old Harley in there somewhere. This is the Hang Long T-34 that I took the
2.4G out of, and I replaced it with the IMAX 2.4, and I think this tank runs a lot better for it. I don't know why that stuff works so good in the Mato, it just does, but in this tank I like the IMAX a lot better. This is one of my 2 Toro half tracks, M16. I got these from Commander Bob. He gave me a pretty good price, he's a good guy. This is an IMAX Pershing. This is the tank that when somebody comes over and they've never done this before, this is the one I start them on. This tank is so easy to drive. Still got the 3-to-1 gearboxes in it. Or, excuse me, the 3-shaft gearboxes. We need to straighten that crap out. And there's the other Toro half-track with a big giant leaf in the back. I'll bring these out tomorrow and run them a little while so you can see how those run. There's the IMAX M41 Walker Bulldog. Now this is a great little tank. It's still got the 3-shaft gearboxes in it. It runs great. It's got an excellent little smoke unit in it for those back pipes. It looks really cool. It's got a good paint job on it too. I only paid $250 for this tank at my local hobby shop, and it's been a nice runner. No problems. There's a little mule. Wrong time frame for World War II, but you know, hey, what the heck, it was a 1/15th kit and it was like 15 bucks, so I bought it and built it. What the heck, that's what modelers do, right? Here's the other staging table with the fancy folding chair with the roof over it. Hey, hey, hey. Now that's the Jagdpanther that's got the brass gears in it. Man, those things run sweet. I wish IMAX would get together on what they want to do with those and put them back on the market, because I really want to buy some more. Then there's the Panther G, the IMAX again, great tank. This one's pretty much box stock. Got a nice paint job on it. I put on idlers and tracks, but other than that I haven't done anything. Now this has got my weakest airsoft gun in it, so I'm going to replace this gun with the new one I just got from Eric. The one is that's black and says Taijin, and they say it's a little more powerful. Well, we'll find out in the next few days. And this is my Hang Long Tiger one. It's got IMAX electronics in it. I bought it. This was my first tank. I bought it. It came with the metal tracks and drivers. I bought it and it didn't work, so I had to send it back. Well, this was the first tank that I bought. But then while I was waiting for that one to come back, I bought this. This was an IMAX 120010 all plastic Tiger. The yellow desert paint, just the plain yellow on it. This is the early version. Now it's got so much metal on it, it's not even funny. Tracks, drivers, idlers, shoulder wheels, full metal turret. It's an airsoft. The turret spins 360 degrees. I painted it. I'm not real happy with the paint job. My lines are too wide, but what the heck, it's still got a long ways to go. That's why it doesn't have tow cables and stuff on it. I'm still working on it. And I like to do little stuff like this, little scenes where I get the little guys. These are pretty good in the stills, and check it out, man, these guys got a freaking RC tank. And then there's the farmhouse. I'm thinking this is probably going to end up as the first kit instead of the guest house. It's smaller, I'll be able to bring it in cheaper. It had a lot of stuff done to it well, I built the whole thing this year, but it's finally pretty much all finished. Got all of it's done, including the rear. Got a little chimney on there. Still got to put one more round window on this one, and then I think it'll be about done, except for roofing material. I got to figure something out there still. What are you going to do? That's the 34 Ford that I'm working on, and it will eventually be a complete car. And I think it's going to be this guy's car. He looks like he would drive a nice 34 Ford. Probably commandeered it off some French official. Okay, so that brings us back down this way. Now this was my first full metal IMAX Tiger, and I put that all metal IR turret on there because it was airsoft when I got it. So now that I've got 3 Tigers that'll battle, 2 earlies and 1 late. And that brings us back down here to the guard shack, and that's pretty much it. There's the IMAX V2, the Kubelwagen. And like I said, this is probably the last time we'll be out here until next year. It takes until about June before everything gets dried up enough that we can actually get out here. You know how tanks hate moisture.
So that's the little tank trek. Hope you enjoyed it. See you next year.